Hey friend, Chuck Quinley here today, and we're going to talk about digital discipleship. Is it even possible to disciple someone online? I'm coming to you from our studios in northern Thailand at the Medialite Creativity Center, and we are at the edge of a tropical rainforest, and we're surrounded by, although we're a high-tech campus and we've got recording studios and training centers, and it's just a really cool place. On the boundary of it, we also have a Hill Tribe community, and so you may hear some roosters and other animal noises and work going on outside, and we do our best to keep it as quiet as we can inside, but sometimes we can't. So anyway, just to let you know, the reality of the place that we're at today. I love living in Southeast Asia. It is such an important, vibrant part of our world. Well, anyway, we've got a really important topic today, and that is about digital discipleship. The Great Commission of Jesus is go and make disciples. Well, how do you do that in a world that's gone digital? Discipleship is personal. It's about walking with people in their faith journey. The amazing thing about the digital world is that it actually gives us some incredible tools to do just that, even if we're not face-to-face. So let's look today at 5 ways we can use digital tools to make disciples of Jesus today. Ready? Okay, first up, create inspiring and educating content. And that is one of the best things about the digital world. You can create a single post or a video or a podcast, and you can go to sleep. And that thing can keep working. It can reach thousands of people. It can inspire them and it can educate them. You can create resources that they're an abiding resource. And actually, they're a lot more usable these days than even writing books. I'm a writer. I love the written word. And I wish the whole world would slow down and read books, but we've moved on, and I'm going to move on with it. And so by creating video series, it just gives you a chance to get out there and inspire and enrich people. So if you want to explain the way of Jesus and the practices of Jesus and the lifestyle of Jesus and the worldview of Jesus, you need to do it in video. You need to do it with visual storytelling and put it out there online. You know, just like in his day, Jesus used stories and parables to teach. We do exactly the same thing, but we have to learn to do digital storytelling so we can inspire others and teach them all about the Lord. And this does not have to be complicated. You can create a Bible study video. You can share your personal testimony. Even just make simple posts explaining the basics of the way that Jesus brought us. This content helps people understand who Jesus even is and what it means to follow him. Second, we can build real community groups online. Discipleship is about relationships, right? And while we might usually think of community as something that happens in person, and I like it that way, digital spaces still allow us to connect in some very powerful ways. You can make social media groups. You can have Zoom Bible studies. You can have platforms like Discord that the young people go to, and you can pray there, study, support each other. Just imagine people from different cities, maybe your people group, but living in different countries around the world, and they're coming together to grow in their faith. It might look a little different from an in-person gathering, but really the support, the encouragement, accountability, that's still real. And we can do that online. Third, mentorship one-on-one. And this is where we can get really personal with people. We've got digital tools that let us connect with people individually, even if they're not nearby. We can use a video call or a voice message or even a text to mentor and guide people as they walk in their faith. You know, in our family, we have a WhatsApp group. This is closed. No one but us can see what's in it. So we can post anything we want, any photos. We talk about the babies and how everybody's doing. And, you know, so you can find places that will have privacy and will allow you to talk one-on-one in a more or less secure fashion. But I mean, a live conversation is also not completely secure. But there are opportunities online to get past, well, let me just say it like this. One of the biggest things that's happening in our generation is that from the dawn of time, a person's physical location settled so many things about their life, especially before he had transportation. Most people were not going to leave their zone. They would not go outside of 50 miles from where they were born. And so you're going to marry somebody from that community. Your job was whatever jobs work in that community. What you could learn is, well, what is available in that community. All your questions were limited in answer to, yeah, but in your location, what is available? That's gone. You can live anywhere in the world. Your body can physically be anywhere, but you can do the same exchange and interaction with somebody anywhere else in the world. It's a brand new way of being a human. And we're still trying to sort it out. And that's why we're kind of struggling with it. But some of us have gotten a hold of it. And you just go with it. And the amazing, abilities. I know in our family, half of us live in Asia, and then, well, maybe not half, but a lot of us live in Asia, and then others live in other parts of the world. And so, but we're having conversations. They record things for us before they go to sleep. They launch it. We wake up. First thing, my wife's listening to messages from yesterday. There's videos. There's just, it's life. It's real, and it's us. So, it's possible. And it's possible to mentor people one-on-one and to do that online. I mean, maybe you're answering their questions. Maybe you're praying with them or even sending them a prayer. Or maybe you're just checking in. But these one-on-one interactions, even though they're done online, they can become incredibly meaningful. And, discipleship can happen in those small personal moments, whether they are face-to-face or whether they take place over a screen. All right, number 4, modeling a Christ-centered life online. The average adult is now spending 6 hours every day online. So that means one-fourth of our entire life, 24 hours a day, is going to be spent online. Are you bringing your true self as a disciple of Jesus into your online version of your day? Because it's just, as in the past, we had to get in our vehicle and go drive to a building called work, and you went inside and you spent 8 hours a day in that zone. So the question was, are you bringing your discipleship are you a follower of Christ in your workspace, to your companions, at the lunch table, when you're on the road doing business? Are you bringing Jesus also? Well, it's the same thing now, only instead of driving to work, many of us are working online, or at least partially online. So the question is to bring your true self and bring a disciple online and represent Christ online exactly as you would hope in real life. People learn by watching how we live, right? We're talking about making disciples, not just educating their mind and saying, believe the right doctrines about Jesus, but live the Christian way. Well, for 6 hours a day, you and I are transparently online, living a life of some kind. And so people are watching how we live, and they're watching how we live online. Whether it's in what you post, comments that you make, videos that you forward, the way we act online can be such a powerful witness. And it needs to become a more intentional part of our witness. When people see us, speaking out of our heart, not just, I'm not talking about the religious wars. I don't mean to do that. I don't want to be part of that. But when they can hear us respond from our own heart as a follower of Jesus, and even more if someone attacks us, and we respond with kindness, we share our faith authentically, or we just show our life. We're living our life with humility. They're going to see what it means to follow Jesus. It's not about perfection. It's about showing God's love and living in a way that reflects Christ, even in our digital interactions. Okay, finally, number 5, digital discipleship. Digital discipleship allows us to reach people everywhere. We get to fulfill the Great Commission, not only to make disciples, but to make disciples in every nation. Because the digital world allows us to go beyond borders. We can do it without money. We can do it without a visa. We don't need a plane ticket. We can go beyond our borders and connect with people who we will never meet otherwise. It is an amazing opportunity to reach someone on the other side of the world who is hungry to learn about Jesus, but doesn't have anyone nearby to guide them. You know, with the new tools, you can even get beyond language handicaps. Like you could say, I want to reach Iranian people with the gospel. I want to have conversations with Iranians. Now, a lot of Iranians speak English, but a lot of them don't. Well, there are tools. And there are tools that would even allow you to create online content and then tell the content which language you want it translated into. And that will make you another copy dubbed over in a different language. You could, from where you're at, make content for any people. Well, the major people groups are already there online that you could translate into, with other groups growing every day. Now that we have AI, it's going to be short work to do really good, accurate translation from any language to any language. And it's free. Almost all of this stuff is free. It's really amazing. So, you know, with digital tools, we can share the gospel with people from different backgrounds, different cultures, and even different languages. It is a unique opportunity to show how Jesus' love is for everyone, everywhere. So there you have it. 5 ways you can make disciples in a digital world. Ways that you can inspire and educate through your content. Number 2, you can build community. Number 3, you can mentor personally. Number 4, you can model a Christ-centered life online. And number 5, you can reach unreached people from everywhere. Yes, it's different from traditional discipleship. I'll agree with that. But the heart of it stays the same. It's about building real connections. It's about sharing the love of God and helping other people walk in their faith. Jesus said, where 2 or 3 of you gather in my name, there I am with them. And even online, his presence is with us when we gather. So let's embrace these tools and believe that the Holy Spirit and the presence of Jesus can transcend a piece of glass and go throughout the world and touch lives, just like our forefathers found that when they used the technology of writing, that people could be inspired and they could be set free by things they read. And then later it was the radio that was traveling through the airwaves and carrying gospel messages that were bringing conviction, and lives were being changed. And it's just a different technology today, but it's the same thing. Let's embrace these tools and let's see how God can use us to make disciples in ways we could not even imagine before. Thanks for joining me. I'm here for you. I'm in your corner, Media Light. We are your friends and your partners in the mission. So you let us know. We offer so many things that will help you. We've got online courses. We've got short courses. We've got workshops. We've got virtual workshops. We've got handouts. We've got a lot of stuff that's absolutely free. We just want to be part of moving your efforts of discipleship into the modern era so that you can bear much fruit and we can see the lost find Christ. God bless you. See you next time, and I'll see you online.